Thailand's cabinet typically has 35 members. Among those in the Setha Thavisin administration are many familiar faces with interesting backstories. Some of the connections may surprise you. Sutin Klangsang, a veteran politician who is tipped to become defense minister, entered politics as a Thai Rak Thai party list MP in 2001. Later, he became a Palang Prachachon Party constituency MP for Mahasarakham province. Then in 2019, Sutin was elected as a Pheu Thai constituency MP and was chief opposition whip scrutinizing the Prayut Chan-o-cha administration. Analysts have told Thai PBS that Sutin, who's an eloquent speaker in House debates, is seen as being politically moderate and should be acceptable to the military. Sutin is not the first civilian to have the defense portfolio. Most recently, former Prime Ministers Yingluck Shinawatra, Samak Sunthoravet, and Chorn Leeppai also doubled as the Minister of Defense. Panpri Pahithanukon, who is tipped to be the new foreign minister, is a former deputy leader of Pheu Thai, who also served as Thailand's trade representative under the Thaksin government. Panpri served as an advisor on economics and foreign affairs to the Chawalit Yongchayut administration and was chairman of the board of the Petroleum Authority of Thailand. Later, he became an assistant to the Commerce Minister, where he was in charge of free trade negotiations with the 7 countries of the BIMSTEC framework. Panpri has vowed to be a Minister of Foreign Affairs who wants to solve household and public debt. Pichit Chunban has been added to the lineup as the Minister of the Prime Minister's office. Many believe that Pichit was given the post as part of the Shinawatra quota because he's a lawyer who has worked closely with Thaksin and later Yingluck Shinawatra. He was jailed for 6 months for bribery in 2008 when he was chief counsel to Thaksin, who was charged with, among others, abusing his authority to buy a Rachada Pisek plot of land. The case prompted the Law Society of Thailand to suspend Pichit's license to practice law for 5 years. After completing his jail term, Pichit became a party list MP for the Pheu Thai party and was behind the attempt to enact a blanket amnesty bill. The move triggered massive protests, which were followed by a coup in 2014 that ousted the Yingluck Shinawatra administration. In 2019, Pichit chaired the legal advisory panel of the Thai Raksa Chat Party before the party was dissolved by the Constitutional Court. Pichit's imprisonment does not bar him from taking a ministerial seat in the Setha cabinet because he was jailed by court order, not by conviction. Police General Pacharawat Wongsawan, tipped to be the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Natural Resources and Environment, is not only the younger brother of Prawit Wongsawan, but also has close ties with former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, who is still regarded as the patriarch of the Pheu Thai party. Political observers are convinced that Pacharawat has acted as a secret back channel for communication between Thaksin and Prawit for many years. Prawit has, however, denied having any direct contact with the former premier. Pacharawat served as the Commissioner General of the Royal Thai Police under 3 Prime Ministers, Samak Sunthoravet, Somchai Wongsawat, and Aphisit Vechachiwa, which was one of the most turbulent periods in Thai politics. As police chief, Pacharawat was appointed to teams responsible for dealing with anti-government protesters. Cholanan Seekel, who is tipped to become the Minister of Public Health, recently resigned as a Pheu Thai party leader to keep to his promise made during the election campaign that he will quit as a party leader if it partners with the Palang Pracharat or the United Thai Nation parties, both of which are closely linked to the junta that seized power in 2014. Formerly a medical doctor in Nan province, Cholanan entered politics in 2001 as a member of the Thai Rak Thai party. He was the secretary to the public health minister during the Thaksin Shinawatra government and eventually became deputy public health minister in the Yingluck administration. As the leader of the opposition during the Prayut Chan-o-cha administration, Cholanan has been a vocal critic of the serving public health minister Anutin Chanvirakul during House debates for his ministry's alleged management failures during the COVID-19 pandemic. Anutin Chanvirakul, tipped to be the interior minister, is best known as the public health minister in the Prayut Chan-o-cha administration. He was also Phumjai Thai Party's prime ministerial candidate following the May 14th general election. Anutin entered politics in 1996 as a member of the Thai Rak Thai Party and served as the advisor to the foreign, commerce, and public health ministers. He transferred to the Phumjai Thai Party in 2012 and eventually became party leader, succeeding his father, Tawarat Chanvirakul, who was a former deputy prime minister and a former interior and public health minister. Anutin became the center of attention for his management of the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly for the process of acquiring vaccines and the decriminalization of cannabis, both of which have been highly controversial in parliament and among the public. Political analysts have raised questions over the qualifications of many of the would-be cabinet members. They point out that some of the appointments are most likely rewards from political bigwigs or financiers of the political parties in the governing coalition.